I would like to move, no, Mr. Chair, to make a motion that this police officials be invited, Mr. Chair. Siguro banggitin ko yung ilan sa mga kailangan. Kasi dito si PNP Chief Guillermo Alazar Bato and the Bodsinas, of course. PB Gen Felipe Natividad, Ground Commander Supervisor. Colonel Lito Patay. Major Warren C. Delim. Lieutenant Colonel Jacinto R. Malinaw Jr. Lieutenant Colonel Armelina S. Manalo, Mr. Chair. Siguro yun. Tapos yung the rest of the names, i-submit na lang namin, Mr. Chair.
Yes, kindly submit those names so that we will include them in the next
Yes.
in the next Quadcom hearing.
So move, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. There's a motion, as stated, to invite the following personalities, where in the list will be submitted to the committee secretariat, and the personalities to be invited in the next scheduled Quadcom hearings. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved. So maraming salamat. At doon po sa mga namatayan, kami po'y nakikiramay sa inyong pamilya. So we will now proceed with Congresswoman Luistro. You've been waving earlier, so
Thank you,
I
Mr.
now
Chair.
recognize you have 15 minutes.
Mr. Chair, my questions is for Ms. Smoking. But before I proceed to her, I just want to state for the record that the National Bureau of Investigation manifested their initiative to invite, bring along the agent on case to shed light on the investigation that happened pertaining to the late Britannico. And I hope the same is true with respect to the handling prosecutor. However, Mr. Chair, I'm leaving this up to the chairman whether these officials from NBI and DOJ will be invited. Nevertheless, Mr. Chair, I wish to state for the record the reason why this representation raised those questions. Ako po'y nanghihinayang because based on the story of the brother, Corporal Joven was so cooperative and even admitting having killed those 5 victims. So it really raised a lot of questions. What happened in the investigation? Why was it not pursued during the preliminary investigation? I wish to commend the NBI and the DOJ for taking that initiative to shed light on what happened on the investigation. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, I'm leaving it up to the chairman of the Quadcom whether to invite those officials or otherwise.
That's noted.
If I may proceed, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
Ms. Mocking,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
is it okay that I address you as Ms. Mocking?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And I understand earlier during the interpellation of Chairman Barbers, you confirmed already that you are the same Ms. Mocking who used to work in Malacanang during the time of the former president. Tama po ba ito?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Can you please enlighten us? Kailan po kayo dumating sa Malacanang?
July 1, 2020, 2016.
July 1, 2016. And can you please state for the record, ano pong position nyo dun sa Malacanang?
Nung July 1, 2016 until August 31 of 2016, supervising administrative officer pa lang po ako noon. Then starting September po, naging ASEC na po.
And can you please tell the committee until when did you stay and work in Malacanang?
Until June of 2022, Mr. Chair.
Would you agree with me if I would say that during the entire term of the former president, you were working in Malacanang?
That's right, Mr. Chair.
And can you please tell us, who was your immediate superior during that time? Kanino po kayo nagre-report and under whose instruction do you do your task?
From July 1 of 2016 until September of 2018, from the then SAP Senator Bongo, and from October 1, 2018 until June of 2022 under USEC Melchor Kitain, Mr. Chair.
Yusek Kitain.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Prior to your appointment in Malacanang back in July 2016, for the record, Ms. Mocking, saan po kayo nagtatrabaho?
City Government of Davao, Mr. Chair.
And can you please enlighten us? Ano po bang trabaho nyo sa City of Davao?
Supervising Administrative Officer from December of 2015 until June 30 of 2016.
You were saying 2015 to 2016.
That's right, Mr. Chair.
And that is the only inclusive period when you work at the city government
No,
of
Mr. Chair.
Davao.
From 2024 until December of 2015, my item is Community Affairs Officer, Mr. Chair, under the City Government of Davao.
Can you please state that again from?
From 2024 until 2015, Community Affairs Officer.
How did it happen? 2024 to 2015.
Pardon, Mr. Chair.
All right. You said 2015, 2016, you work in Malacanang. And then I asked,
2015 to 2016, City Government of Davao.
correct, City Government of Davao.
That's right, Mr. Chair.
Aside from this inclusive period, may pagkakataon pa po bang nagtrabaho din kay sa City Government of Davao?
Yes, Mr. Chair. 2004 until 2015, City Government of Davao, Mr. Chair. But
Can you-
of different item.
And then recently, you also made representation that currently you are working in Davao.
That's right, Mr. Chair.
What is your work or position in Davao right now?
Supervising Administrative Officer, Mr. Chair.
When did you start?
July 2022
July 20.
and at present, up to the present.
Tama po bang sabihin, Ms. Mocking, given this period of time, 2015 to 2016, and then you have 2004 to 2015, and then you have July 2022 up to the present, plus the Malacanang in 2016 to 2022. All those periods, you were working for the Duterte family.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And kanina po sinabi nyo, when you were in Malacanang, your immediate superior was Senator Bongo and Yusek Kitain.
Yes,
Later
Mr.
on.
Chair.
How about during the time that you were in the city of Davao? Let's start with 2004 to 2015. Sino po immediate superior nyo?
The Chief of Staff of the City Mayor's Office.
So in other words, you were reporting to the city mayor,
The Chief of Staff, Mr.
the
Chair.
chief of staff. So you work under the city mayor also.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And may we know who was the city mayor during that time?
Mayor Rudy Duterte, Mr. Chair.
The former president.
Yes, Mr.
How
Chair.
about from 2015 to 2016?
2000? Yes, Mr. Chair.
Who was your immediate superior?
The Chief of Staff, Mr. Chair.
The COS. Who was the mayor during this time?
Rodrigo Duterte, Mr. Chair.
The same. And from July, just for the record, Ms. Mocking, July 2022 up